Hello again. So earlier on I did an unboxing, a 6-minute unboxing of this, my new Bible, and at the moment we're just going to go into, in some ways, potentially a bit more detail on it. It was a 6-minute one before, so just looking at some different things now. This is an Allan 26 KJV, that is the authorised version, King James Version, Brevier, Blackface reference Bible in black goatskin. Now that black goatskin, I have been assured, is the same Highland goatskin as used on the long primer Bibles. It really is a lovely feel. It's beautiful. Also the liner inside even says on it there, goatskin. It's got this gold round the outside and at the back also, and it's Allan binding by RL Allan, which I gather is from the Netherlands. Very nicely done. A little bit of a ridge there. I'm not sure if that's just the angle that I'm viewing it at, but that's okay. Really beautiful. The marker ribbons are nice. Not perhaps quite as nice as I'd hoped, but they're okay. They're nice. They're nice and thick. They do the job. This I previously noticed. It's quite stiff here. Not sure if you can see that, but the sorry, I'm doing this with one hand because I'm holding the phone camera with the other hand. I'm sure there's a reason for that. It has to go down, that's about an inch or so, quite far. Which may also be the reason why, if you open it somewhere in Genesis, it doesn't quite sit open. Although let's be honest, we're expecting a lot if we expect it to open flat in Genesis. But there we are. What's that? Leviticus opening fairly flat. Exodus, it manages. So going through, so this is just, like I say, a slightly more careful look. Has this presentation page. I mean, I bought it for myself, so I mean, I don't quite know what to do with that. I'll probably write my name in it somewhere. Title page with chain references. I think it goes into a bit of detail on how the chain references work. And the chain references are part of the reason why I bought this. It does appear to have better references than many Bibles. There we go, RL Allan and Son. Showed that bit in the previous video as well. Decimo sexto, or sextodecimo size. Blackface, Brevier references in their paper. Paper is nice. I mean, the paper, I've got to say, it's luxurious. It really is smooth. It's opulent. Any superlative word that you care to throw at this Bible kind of does fit. I mean, there is a little bit of ghosting you may be able to see, but it's not much. I mean, you can see it most in some of the earlier pages, like, say, I mean, most obviously, there, the page before, some very dark print, and the title page, which is cheating a little bit, that's being unfair. You can see a little bit more ghosting there, but it's okay. So there, let's go through in order. Presentation page. Title page. license, a bit of an odd license. I'm used to seeing old-fashioned licenses. It dates this with Queen Victoria, 1839, which is back in the day. And then it says again, Queen Elizabeth II, 2009. And there we've got the signature, which I've never seen before. The Right Honourable Elish Angeline, Queen's Counsellor, Lord Advocate. Good traditional British name there. Yeah, printed in the Netherlands on acid-free paper by Royal Youngblood. Got the epistle dedicatory, which is kind of nice to see. H.A. Redpath, there's a name, it's familiar. Note to do with some of the marks. I didn't buy it because it had the pronunciation marks in it. Other reasons went into my buying of this, but I mean, there it is. I'm not going to use the pronunciation marks. I won't be able to, and neither will they be able to pronounce the original Hebrew. But it can be good to know the consensus, I suppose. Noting the references, I'm going to read that. I'm going to look into that in some detail to know how the chain references work. Signs and abbreviations, suppose that might be useful. Yeah, that's all obvious. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. So there we are. Genesis, in case you didn't know. It does have, as I said before, it does have the italics for the added words. It's not terribly, the markings for pronunciation are not terribly intrusive, except for when there's genealogies, like at the start of Matthew, and perhaps in Numbers and stuff. Then it becomes a bit, Ethiopia, Gihon, but that's okay. So what else? References. Just going to zoom in a little bit again. They seem to have been redone by computer. They're terribly crisp for the size. I think somebody's worked on them again, because for such tiny print, it's very sharp, very clear. But part of the reason why I bought this Bible, as I mentioned in the previous video, was because the references appear to be complete enough that when they fill up the centre column, as they do in some places, say for example, not got to yet, oh wow, well there's one, where are we there, Deuteronomy. They fill up the centre column, and other Bibles, they just seem to stop. I've never, and certain other Bibles that I have that are favourite Bibles of mine, they stop there, but here, both. They spill over into the footnotes at the bottom, just to let you know that they don't care that they've run out of space. And that's the reason I prioritise this Bible above the Clarendon, the Brevier Clarendon Bible, the 7C, is because it has this. I'm running out of time if I'm going to get a 10-minute video up, but that is a little look. I've got half a minute left. So that is a little look on this Bible. It is lovely. Like I say, the feel of it is just, it's just creamy. The paper is lovely. And like the bleed through, there isn't really much ghosting. Not much at all. That's me zoomed right in, but if I'm being honest looking at it from back here, it's fine. So there we are, 10 minutes.